Welcome to another Sharp ICT training video. If you don't know me, I'm Jackie AI, and today I'm going to be walking you through the 3CX Mobility app. The Mobility app turns your mobile into a cordless phone connected to the company phone system. This means you can receive landline calls on your mobile free of charge, without having to pay for expensive landline to mobile phone charges. You can receive calls on your Mobility app while you're in the office or working remote. You just need an internet connection. To set up the Mobility app, you will first download it from the App Store or Google Play. When you first open it, access the menu system in the top left corner and select the option to scan QR code. Your QR code can be found inside your soft phone, which we'll talk about shortly. You only need to do this once, for the initial setup, and from there your Mobility app will be registered and ready to make and receive calls. Let's start by having a quick look in the top right corner at status. Generally speaking, this should be green and represents that you're available to take calls. If you click here, you can change the status of your extension. If you change it to something else, such as away or do not disturb, your status light will also change color so your colleagues can see what status you're on. And if you click here to the right, you can change your forwarding rules for each status, which changes where your calls will go. You can learn more about forwarding rules in the soft phone training video. Let's now have a look at these options across the bottom, starting from left to right. This first tab is Team. It shows you the status of the various extensions across the phone system, so you know who is available to take a call or who is currently on the phone. You can call a colleague by simply clicking on their extension or searching for them in the search bar at the top. The next tab is Contacts. This shows both your team members and also external contacts, such as customers or suppliers, that you may have added to your personal phone book or mobile phone, or that your IT department have added to the company phone book. The next tab is the Keypad. This is the default tab where we started when we first opened the app. From here, you can dial a number or search for an extension or contact. The next tab to the right is called Recent. This is your recent call history, showing missed calls and received calls. You can call people back by simply clicking on the relevant record or swiping left to delete the entry. We won't worry too much about the Chat tab, because you're probably familiar with chat functionality from other applications. But basically you can initiate a chat with your colleagues here. The last tab is Voicemail, and you will get a notification here if you have an unread voicemail. You can click on the entry to play the voicemail recording, swipe left to delete it, or access additional options by tapping on the three dots to the right. Let's now see what it looks like when we make a call. From the keypad we dial a number and press the green dial button. Next we're taken to the active call screen where we have additional options. First up we have New Call. This is the same as the second line key on the desk phone. It allows you to put the original caller on hold while making a call to someone else. Next up we have Conference. You can use this button to add a third person to the call, forming a conference call. From there we have Transfer, where you can push this button to be taken to another screen to choose either blind or attended transfer. If you're not aware, a blind transfer is when you don't need to speak to the recipient first, while attended transfer allows you to introduce the caller to the recipient before transferring to them. The earpiece button is used to change the audio device for the call. You may use this to toggle to a Bluetooth headset or to put the caller on speakerphone mode. The keypad button is used to bring up the keypad during a call, which you'll need to do to enter a number, such as being prompted to select a menu system option. The video button initiates a video call with your colleague if they are also using the 3CX Mobility app or soft phone. The record button allows you to record a phone call, if you have the appropriate system permissions to do so. The hold button puts the caller on hold. You will see this turn blue if the button is in use. And last off, we have the mute button. This puts the caller on mute, so they can't hear what you're saying. This will also turn blue if the button is active. Okay, so that should be all you need to know about the 3CX Mobility app. Remember that you can also request the Quick Start Guide PDF from your systems administrator or the Sharp ICT help desk. If you have any questions on any of the areas here, feel free to reach out to your account manager or the Sharp ICT help desk. Otherwise, I'll probably see you again soon in another training session.